stage. You see, so I appreciate it. And you people are working as a team with the beautiful ladies and halfway handsome men and sitting down behind the place there. I appreciate you so much. Be patient with us. We come here sometimes prepare to attack you. Some people go through with them. I say, hey, wait. These people are not the doers. They're only finding way out. So go deal with it. How? But even though I dealt with you a little bit, but I'm sorry. Whatever I did here, I was wrong. That you consider rudeness, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to every Liberian citizen. Maybe, because I'm not too sure, maybe I may have wronged you consciously or unconsciously. I'm sorry, forgive me, and I will forgive you. Those that you're talking about that torture me and beat me and everything, yes, that what makes a man. I hold it against nobody. And I hope nobody is holding anything against me. I am sorry. I only apologize. I'm sorry for the incident or that or 85. It was not my making. It was those so-called people who said they were bringing revolution here. Today, you see them, they're looking for a job with the government. They can't bring one employer here, and they were bringing trouble. Let me tell you something today. The easiest thing to get in the world market, outside there, are gone. People don't eat gun, so they're looking for a place to sell them. So when somebody can say, they got the gun, they're not know being very powerful. Because the guns are out there floating around, nobody to buy. And now here you bring the gun again. So nobody should boast about it here. We should all now fight, strive together to bring investment and develop our country and join hands with the government. If the government doing wrong, we tell you, you don't like it, do anything. I will tell you. If I find the government doing wrong, I will talk to you. You want jail me? I used to it. I'm a twin mother, I'm not afraid of prick anymore. Sorry for being rude. But that's the fact. So I'm sorry, whatever I might have done here against your rules, I'm very sorry. And I extend my apology to all those listening in the radio land. And they might have said, who is this guy? He sounds rude. I'm sorry. The clergymen and things I'm talking to, the so-called clergymen who are, or how they call it, damage controllers and other people. If my talking alone is hating you, I'm sorry. Prince Johnson, my brother, I'm only saying this for your own good and my own good. I'm not against you. No. You get kicked back on me, we'll swallow it. I get mine, I'll call you, we eat. Put hands together. That what my kama, to show to you that I speak you. Ma me kama, won't get kama. You understand it? Okay? Unschool kama. Digama. Unschool kanta. Okay? To show to you that we are related. This is why I'm speaking all the broken Gio and Mana. To show to you that I went to school there. So I got nothing against them, and they should not hold anything against me. And all my people. But I still repeat, there's a need for us to meet and join the flower here and to see who wrong a friend. Then we'll put the matter to rest. I thank you. Any other thing? Thank you. Oh, my people, I forgot to speak Krahn. Yes, my people. And you found Tialuo the Bolu. Yes. And Luan Tasia. The time yes, they went here. They went sit on you. You buy you near Badrona. Waja probably do I in your assassin and go Kwanata. Jay, where I bought when you were there, I did a boy back. I'm a you found Rano. When I was in there, I was Slangar, I'm the one speaking. More Luo. Okay, Ali, I'm satisfied. The three languages I can speak, I've spoken them.
Mr. Witness, can you please interpret what you just said so that we know? In the dialect, what you just said, will you please interpret?
Oh, in Gio, I say I'm sorry. I went to school in Nima. I'm from. I can speak Gio and Mano. I'm telling you, we are brothers.
And then in Krahn. What you said in Krahn.
In Krahn, I say, oh no. Today I'm speaking on behalf of my people. For you to hear what I'm saying. The liars, people who can lie and put together. We and the Gio people together. That's what I'm addressing today. They should listen to it. Oh, so you don't have interpreter here?
We just wanted to be for the record.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Chick.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. For your information, we at the Commission are trying our possible best to let our conscience control our emotion, because the Liberian people repose confidence in us. So if we cannot conduct ourselves soberly and maturely, then we'll be betraying the confidence of our people. And that will not only have adverse effect on us, but even our posterity. So it is in this regard that nothing causes us to be emotional. And I think within your own conscience, you believe that you have made clarification as to the rumors, perceptions that have prevailed in Liberia since 1985. And in order to have more clarification, I would like to ask a few questions. One, did the 11 persons that you talk about that came to you, were they militias or regular military personnel?
PFL. Or not in the Malaysian force, armed forces of Liberia. That's why I sent a picture there to you.
Okay.
The soldiers there, you can see them.
And those were they the 11 persons who captured Quiwonkpa, or they exchanged shooting before he was killed?
I was not there, as I said.
Yeah, but the report that was made to you.
They didn't go in detail, as you are explaining how they had seen fire here. They said, yeah, I heard a shooting, because it's not far from my area. I live Dupo Road, and the thing happened up Dupo Road. So I heard a shooting, but I didn't go into. At that time, look, if you ask people, when wealth is fighting, for somebody to be too normal, it's not possible, too much. So you can't remember all the little details. All we know, we have won victory and we're jubilating. Why you did it? You're laying down, you're through your feet up, or you're on the ground, rolling your draw. I didn't ask for that. All I know is they have won the victory. That's all.
Okay. But were they members of the platoon or company that you were controlling, you were commanding, or they were just personnel of the armed forces of Liberia?
There were people assigned at my house where I was living was not safe. So what, 15 or more army boys, guys were there.
Do you know the whereabouts of some of those people who participated?
No, they were. I haven't seen any of them. Even the other guys, most of them died at put. Most of these guys were assigned with the president directly, and we all were assigned with the president. Most of them were executive marching battalion guys. Most of them died.
But do you remember the names of some of these people?
I gave one example. General commander at the time that I gave the detail to was Thomas Penno, not Harrison Penno. He has no relationship with Harrison Penno. The press will lie. They go say Harrison Penno and his brother. All kinds of things will be saying. Auntie do yell.
I know the motive behind your explanation.
Who?
The motive behind your explanation is to present us the clear picture of what really took place in November, and also to exonerate yourself from the rumors and perception. Now your statement is single testimony. How do you think that this testimony can be verified, confirmed, and affirmed that you did not actively participate in the killing of General Quiwonkpa?
Is that will be verified? What?
How can we, what suggestion you have, if we want to get confirmation, affirmation, and verification of what you have said,
If you don't believe what I'm saying, then you find out and confirm.
Just a minute. That you were never physically present, nor participated in the episode that took place where Charles Quiwonkpa was killed, but were brought to your residence. How do we get confirmation, affirmation, and verification?
From what you deduce from what I say and make your own judgment.
Yeah, I'm asking you, how do you think that we at commission?
Listen to my English now. I said deduce from what I'm saying and make your own judgment. That's what I say.
Thank you very much.
Good.
In view of what you just said, that we can deduce from what you said to make our judgment, there has been another theory. I'm not being biased, but the theory was Quiwonkpa was a general who came knowing that if he would be caught, he would have that single pill. And there was rumors that Quiwonkpa had the pill. So when he was surrounded, now that you say you were not there, but you heard shooting, and you gave your commanders, you were the commander who gave your driver and security and other people to go, the 11 people. They came, they brought the body. And you, from the question, cannot say whether was shooting, who did the shooting, who really did. You cannot tell us who really shot, which one of them shot the person, what happened. There's no account to say they just brought in what you took the different thing and carried it. There's another theory that when Quiwonkpa heard he was surrounded where you heard some shooting, he took the pill and he killed, and the pill, he died. So is it possible that when he died, instead of any one of your 11 people shooting him, they too start shooting him, and just like when they brought him, you two put up your gun and maybe gave some shots? Could we now, since you said we should render our judgment, there's another theory. Did you ever hear that?
I heard all the people came here, the theory, the scientists, all of them came here and said it. I know I experienced whether people can swallow pill when you go do rebel building again. So I never did it before, so I don't know whether he swallowed pill, he didn't swallow pill. I don't know. If he did, well, the people who said it, then maybe they are correct. And no autopsy was done. No autopsy was done to determine whether he swallowed pill or what the guns that killed him. So this is why I say deduce from my own statement what I'm saying to gather the fact. It could be, I don't know. I said I was not on the spot. They brought the body, whether that tablet, the one that came in, when they surrounded him, okay. But the idea, it's all finished.
Did you see gunshots? Were he shot in what part of his body?
The picture I brought, you know, one thing I like to always bring proof. The picture I've been keeping them all the time. They've been running behind me as I and everything. I got the pictures, so you can look at them there. I think there's some maybe bullet wounds there. There was some bullet. In fact, if it was even true that he died and he was lying down and they shot him, bullet wound will still be on him.
Yes.
So that's the fact. So that what I'm saying, that all I can say, whether he swallowed tablet, whether he didn't swallow tablet, I don't know. I told you, say I saw him with gold chain in his neck. I told the people to take it out. They took it out. Whether I played the tablet or I don't know. I didn't take pack of tablet from his pocket. When I came here just now, I didn't mention I took one pack of tablet. Now I took paracetamol from his pocket or whatever from his pocket. I didn't think so. I said I took credit cards, chain from his neck, and ring from his toe. And that's what I said, yeah?
And his wedding ring.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah, his wedding ring. That's what I said.
I want to ask you what happened with the gold chain, the wedding ring,
23 years ago, all
your
lost.
credit card.
23 years ago, all lost. All lost. I put it together. I told you when I made all as a report. I didn't keep it, say, they want here. Why would do with somebody's credit card? Would I care to use it? Why would I do with my credit card? They say credit card, they didn't say money card. I will go credit.
Thank you very much, Mr. Witness, for your testimony, and also thank you for bringing these photos as it relates to the 1985 coup d'etat. We just saw the happenings of 1985. And then you said Quiwonkpa's body was brought to you. You didn't know how he died, other things. But there were information that his body was mutilated. Can you speak to that?
No. It was not mutilated in my yard. If it was mutilated, then maybe outside my yard. You had the picture right before you. Is that correct? Look ahead there. You see palm
Yeah, I
on
see
it?
his complete body there.
Yeah, the evidence I have that why I show you there. I don't know about mutilation. I don't want to lie. The thing you take part in, you can better explain it. But when you take part in, it's hard to put together. If I say, oh, you are mutilated, they say, how? I didn't see anything like that. How would I say it, my people?
So what did they take him after they carried him to your house? Did they take him his body from there and carry him anywhere else?
They carried it to BDC. I don't know where they took it to. I didn't follow it.
Thank you very much.
Any other clarification on the Quiwonkpa issue? Because I don't want to leave from here again. Somebody can ask me. People in radio land, you got a question, and take your car quickly and come. You're let to lie. I hear now. You got to be announcing saying yesterday. I hear anybody who got a question pertaining to money business, what business, everything I did do, everything I do, yeah, everything I hear now. They will sit down outside. They won't come ask you. They'll be speculating out there and lying. Now everything I'm explaining here, I'm making it simple for you to understand. Please, because the lies they are out there, they will not come here to confront me. But as soon as I leave now, then they be bringing a tie on me. All right.
I have one clarity to ask you. Could we please have the name of your driver and your security that were a part of the 11 men that went?
He died. Edward Nyongbai, he died.
Edward what?
Nyongbai, he died.
That the driver?
Yeah, he died.
And then the security?
Madison died. You see, all the people died. I don't let to call dead people.
Edward what? It's good to call them so that they form part of the death.
Okay, Edward Nyongbai, Madison. I think I only 2 names I can give you now.
Madison what?
Gela? I think it's Gela or something like that.
Yeah,
No, we had a lot of soldiers assigned with people. Some of them they change duty. You can't remember everybody. Soldier man stay to your house after a few days, they carry him. They don't keep him there. Soldier rotate, they change duty. So if you have one soldier man here today, you remember his name, tomorrow he gone.
Okay. And please give me the last name so I can get the correct spelling of Edward. Edward what?
Nyongbai.
Nyongbai.
That country need can spell it your way. I don't know how to spell it.
Spelling my way. And do you by chance know or heard about where that body was buried?
No.
Thank you so much for to the chairman.
Mr. Witness.
Have I done my work well or anything else again that still you want to know?
Well, it's possible.
Or you're coming back another time?
Yes, that is
yeah,
possible.
but supposing myself I get one issue and I want to come back by myself.
You can also come as well.
Okay.
So I want to thank you very much for enduring the
Yeah,
process.
I come in, Mr. Chairman, I asked John, I say I want to meet my accuser. You never told me whether we'll meet or not. I want to meet the ambassador, I want to meet Mr. Buya and who else? Or all the people that accuse me in the bucket, I want to meet them. I mean, it's good sometimes.
You're right. That's a
clear
valid point.
lines.
And all of that is possible.
Okay.
And since you have made that
If I
request,
hear from you, I will write you, I will harass you to do it. Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Chairman, go ahead and close.
feel free
I'm tired.
to harass us to do those things that will satisfy you. We will do our best to meet up with what you have suggested. The other people, of course, have their
And I hope,
rights.
I'm also writing a book, and all these things will be inside.
Well, I'm sure
Then
by
I
the
will
time
get more details.
I'm sure by the time the book comes out, the TRC
Then the books will come out, though.
that will be fine for our country. We don't write much, and that is why this process was established. So in a way, we can objectively put the pieces together and establish the truth of what happened. And this time, Liberians will be writing their own history. We have come to the end of your testimony. I don't know if you've spoken all that you want to speak. Most of the time, before the witness leave, ask for your last word.
Pardon me?
most of the time before the witness leave, we ask you for the last thing you want to say before you leave.
Oh.
But just before we get there, you said a lot of things, but I want to just comment about one of them.
Who's that?
The one that had to do with the caution you sounded out that we should be careful how we get to people. If you trouble one man, and then that means you'll be troubling his family, you'll be troubling his relatives, you'll be troubling his kinsmen, his tribesmen, and all of that.
You mean be careful what?
You sounded out a caution.
Yeah.
Especially in reference to those who are calling for prosecution. You spoke of people calling for properties of former government officials to be seized. People calling for justice. You say it wouldn't solve the problem. And beyond that, your caution was that if you touch Edward Slangar, you'll be touching all his relations and everybody connected to him, his kinsmen, his tribesmen, and all of that. And what I really wanted to say is that our country have come so far, and at this stage in our national life, we want to break away from those things that were negative. Under the rule of law, every man is equal, and as such, each man should bear the consequences of his own actions. If John Brown does a wrong, it doesn't mean all the people behind him has committed that wrong. And equally so, if John Brown comes in conflict with the law, it doesn't mean all the people behind him have come in conflict with the law. I think those are some of the mentalities that have created some problems for us. And this age and time, we have to move away from it to make sure we are fair, to make sure that justice is evenly dispensed, and that the rule of law is the standard by which we all are brought to be equal. I just thought to make this comment because it's gone wide and maybe people will take you out of context that you have said.
Yeah, what I was saying, Mr. Commissioner,
Yes,
I'm talking about the situation we just came from in. At this time, we have to be really, there are some decisions, sometimes are expedient, they are legal, and sometimes they are not expedient.
Exactly.
What I'm saying, okay, this process of the catching of the people or properties, I think the customer will work for it. Well, that other book there gone out of my head. But seizure of property or something like that of our fellow Liberians, that is recommended by the United Nations. It's not a complaint that the Liberian people themselves took to say they're suing the people for damages. So at least we are all Liberians. If one Liberian is affected, we should all rally around that Liberian to protect him against external forces. Today it could be you guys. They say you seize their property. Tomorrow it could be me. It could be any other person. That's what I'm trying to say. So we should rally and should not be happy about other people being affected by those kind of decisions. I mean, by what I mean, I'm talking about unity among ourselves. You know, war is not good, but it also promotes unity. It brings about unity. If you are friends, and two of you are friends, and you never fought before, you will not know your strength. When you fight, you know your strength, you become close friends. Even in movies, you see hero best friend is somebody who can be the hero. You see, so what I'm saying, I'm talking about on the national level, oneness. Today they say they should seize the property of these guys. People are jubilating about it. Tomorrow it could be your own person too. So I'm saying we should not be happy about it. It's something that we have to be concerned about. I'm not saying people should steal and go with impunity. If I want people to go with impunity, I won't tell you say call all the ministers that serve in the federal government and ask them what they do with the people, they with our money. Because I can't say people money. People always say you're doing something against the Liberian people. I'm a citizen. So what they did with our money, so they will explain. So simply, I'm trying to sympathize with these guys who went through the problems. They can't travel, you know, and then they want to seize their property and all of these things here. I mean, it could be, they got their, what I'm saying, they got their own family and things. They will all be affected. Not that one person. Simple. If that issue within Liberia, where the Liberian people took complaint and said, the people, you hold their property because they stole our money, I won't be asking for unity to rally around it. Why other people are calling for us to rally for Taylor? Taylor should get free and fair trial. I'm one of those who calling for that. Not because he brought war. I remember one day I asked Mr. Taylor face to face. I said, why did you bring war? All he told me, I'm sorry. All I can say to you, I'm sorry. Simple. Our Liberian to Liberian were talking. We were living in Congo town. I mean, when it comes to a point, when a Liberian person is going through something that is not created by the Liberian themselves, or the action created, made, done in Liberia, and people are going against that person, at least you should sympathize with the person. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying people should go with impunity. Man said, I don't like impunity. I don't like roles. Yes, well, I don't want to. I say, you give me a job. I will steal. Maybe I could steal unconsciously. Or somebody could use my name to steal, and I will be responsible because I'm the head of the institution. Not that I will go physically take people money and bring it out. So to avoid all of that, I will have myself. I spoil my money and my own sweat. I don't spoil it at my own business. But I'm not going to play with people money to spoil it. So let me be by myself. Simple. So I'm talking about Liberia. I mean, our unity now, Mr. Commissioner. I'm not talking about the people should go with impunity. If the law says so, fine. But in my view, I'm entitled to it.
Thank you very much. The last word, if you have.
Last word is we should rally around the existing government. We should rally around the authorities. Equally so, the authorities should recognize that other people served before and it should be respected. And they need their wisdom. They can build on it. We should be one. We should forget about the past. Let's act like fly. When fly gets on the glass, it looks ahead, it doesn't look behind. The past is the past. If we always be talking about a problem that we went through during the war, we'll never make peace. We'll be at each other's throat. Can we develop from that? Today, you see our country backward. The unemployment rate was created by the war. Some of these conditions were created by the war, and then this stringent measure the international community can give governments. People who are not working in government may not know. For me, I know. They won't give you $5. They send people behind it. The people care by the people's salary more than the money they're even giving you almost. We should work hard and don't just depend on government. We should all go out there and work hard. The problem we have in this country that causing problem, that poverty. When you are poor and one person got, you jealous. How you got it? And that's what you want to know. But why he has it, why he not like you? That's some people, that kind of mentality some people got. Not everybody that get wealth in this town or their own property, work for government or took it from government cover. We have to stop that. If you see me, I'm wealthy, as the commissioner was asking me, come to me for consultation. I will teach you how to get wealthy. Go out there and call wood and sell. But you don't want to be dirty. You don't want to go anywhere. You want money to come by yourself. Oh, God will answer my prayer. God will not sit down there and send you, that Israeli will come in and say, bread drop. No money will drop in your house. You got to work hard. You got to understand the situation. Poor man does not have principle. Poor man does not have decision. He's always led because he's poor. How do we get out of the poverty? For example, certain law passed a few days, we in the logging industry, they made what we call community law, where the forest, the community people will be in charge. We are happy about it, but people are fighting it. So are you saying the community should not be in power? And you're talking about poverty reduction strategy? And that's a good strategy. Take over your resources. Allocate them to whomever you want to. Let the government guide. What's wrong with that? That's a bold decision that the legislature took. And I know the president will back it. She understands that. We in the logging industry. They say 3C, community, commercial, and conservation. Conservation has been demarcated. Commercial is taken care of. What happened to the community? Why should people have a problem with that? Are you saying the people will not be in power? They should suffer? No roads you go to them. They say, you will bring sanction. You ain't say they brought sanction because the people are not getting the resources are not going to the rightful people. They were not going down to the poor people. Then the people say, okay, let it go down to the poor people. You'll take over the forest for you. They say no, the UN will bring sanctions, then the UN sanctions are there against the people. They're not in the interest of the people. So I want to thank the authorities who did that. It's a way to reduce the unemployment rate. I praise them for it, and I praise the entire government for bold decision. I thank everybody. I thank the government for the work it's doing so far. It's working. At least to get adjusted, it takes about 2 to 3 years, especially after war. We should not expect too much too soon. I personally don't believe that they're eating the money. Maybe that woman, sorry, Madam President, for calling that woman, she's keeping that money. You know, women, they can save. Maybe she's keeping it small time will come, then she starts spending it. Then we start seeing the work done. Start seeing the work done. Except she proved me wrong. And I know she wouldn't. I'm not even praising her. But I'm going to say a thing to her to hear it. And I know that's the fact. Because somebody told me one time, you go to the National Bank, you open the cover, you see the money. All I remember money, just packing up the people suffering. And look, to run the government is very hard. If you're not saying that here, it ain't easy. But go there, a football will sit down and say, hey man, that man should have scored, man. Go on the field, you will see. How much money the government making? How much income? No income. I know what is coming in. Where are the resources? Where are the companies working for plenty money to come as we expect? We're begging all around. People say, woman, let's travel. I say, yeah, she's begging. We don't have. She got to go there, and the thing can come overnight. So we should understand at some point that somebody is working hard and recognize that person's work. And the leaders who should also learn to praise our authorities, at least if they are doing well. Then the Liberian people should reduce their rate of lying. The jealousy part is based on poverty. And the madness in the street is poverty that is responsible. If you don't have, you are not happy. When you're even walking on the center of the road, you don't know that you are in the center of the road. Even fire burning, you can't feel it. The hard time. Hard time is so dangerous. I know I went through it. I can understand. I didn't bring me I went to Liberia for a few days. I was not having $15. They put me out. And I worry about the $15 until I went Benson Street. I almost knocked me down. The hard time. I know what I can do. But how do we reduce it? We got to work hard. And let love one another and forget the past. I thank everybody in Radio Land and the commission that I have appeared before this morning. I say thank you to them. I say thank you to the government. I say thank you to all the people that are listening to me. Let be one and unify. If you don't understand your brother, ask him. Don't just go catch him, get him. Sometimes it's not true. Is that true? Well, then let him go. Let him get a punishment for his own action. But this is why I'm still appealing the commission should remain. So that when lie come in, we can say they come in lie now. I saw NSA to my whole lie now, and do anything they go in there now. Your people then why are they? If confusion comes, the land dispute, you can go there and settle it. Confusion will not end, so why they should dissolve the commission? If they dissolve the commission war in the country, we'll still make flower. Till and talk and make flower. But let the commission be there going from county to county, and then dispute, they rush there. They solve that dispute. Why close it down and have other unnecessary commission open? You hear about bidding commission and all the thing open. Bidding where? Election before the announcement? I will call bidding. Let the commission remain.
Mr. Slangar, thank you very much.
I see you.
Thank you.
Current year?